Hey, I'm Shade Be Crazy. Welcome back. This is episode 9 of my hashtag Golden Moments. Excuse me. I've been sick lately. Can you see my hat? First of all, did you know that you're evil, bro? You're just like a evil son of a gun. It's okay though. Here's why. You know, a lot of times I make these videos and my advice is to think positive, is to be active, be productive. We put on a lot on ourselves, especially if we're on a road to self-improvement, self-betterment. We want to be superheroes, we want to be angels, but we always forget about our shadow side. Now, what I'm gonna call your shadow side is the side that you don't want the world to see you as. It's your evil side, it's your angry side, I want to see the world burn. There's a reason why you feel that way. There's a reason why Thanos wanted to snap your fingers, do your step, you can do it all by yourself. There's a reason. There's a reason. And it's not a justified reason, it's just a reason that we, as the people that are bettering ourselves, need to address. And it's partly ego. It's mostly ego. Your ego is simply you wanting to identify with something. You identify as something that you think was wrong, and so your perspective on the world is a perspective of someone who was wronged. Ultimately, that's what you need to understand. So if you were to separate yourself, if you were to see your shadow self, you wouldn't adopt his ideas, but if he was hurt, you obviously saw he was hurting, you saw there was a way you can help, you would what? You would help him. You would heal him. You would give him a hug. Ultimately, that's all we need is healing. That's why we have that perspective. Now, we need to understand that this perspective exists inside of us and it has its purpose. It's part of the balance. Now you see, there's a reason why I made the sun and the moon my logo, my main logo. It's balance. I don't ever want any of you guys to forget that you are human and that sometimes you need to rest. Sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes you need to yell. Most of the time you need to write. So the best thing to do when you're in this mode, just off your balance, off your flow, or even when you're on your balance, is to write journal. Write journal. Hold on. And my trusty journal. See, journaling is just a way that you can track what is going on in your life. Just the way I had a dream journal. I actually had a dream journal before I had a regular journal. But this works just fine. No, you can't see it, you can't read it. I write, man, I write poetry, you can read that. But that's it, just make it free and be that side that you don't want anyone to see. At least do it in a journal. Write it out and see what works for you, or what even caused you to have that perspective. When you can sympathize at least with that perspective, you're able to give more love to yourself. First you need to be kind to yourself, and first you need to love yourself. And how are you going to love yourself if you can't accept yourself fully? You need to accept yourself, alright? Come in as you are, as my good friend. Where is my good friend? Where are you, good friend? He's hiding. He's hiding. Mr. Kurt Cobain. Where'd he go? You know what? I'm pretty sure Dimitri done thieved him. Got my watch all in the... I don't even know what it's... Now you see, that is what happens when you are a nerd and you have a child, a toddler. I think he done took my pop. It's all good. It's all good. So, as my good friend Kurt Cobain once said, come in as you are. I don't know where Kurt Cobain is right now. He was here not too long ago and he did. But that's alright. It's okay to feel the negative thoughts. Don't identify with it. Don't merge with it. Don't become the shadow. I don't know if you guys know, but Shade Be Crazy is one ego, right? It's one identity of me, and the darker side, the darker identity is actually called shadow. 2 Ds. Yes, I want to be original. I added an extra D. Now, I just need you to understand that when you see that you have the side that's fun and happy and wants to do everything and productive and is and it's really great, and is a good side to really listen to. But when you realize you have a side that is hurt, it's down, it's depressed, figure out why, figure out where your traumas are coming from, and heal. And just understand, you're human, you're not gonna be perfect. So you guys, just gain perspective, man. Get in the game, get your head in the game. I'm just messing with you. I want to bring this topic, just back to the idea, or I usually love to bring everything back to the Kybalion. I like to bring everything back to the Kybalion. The reason I bring it back to this is because these are, well, let me bring it back. These are Hermetic principles. These are 7 Hermetic laws to the universe. Now, I found these laws to be super useful. One law was simply mentalism, vibration. This, my friends, comes to the law of rhythm. So you need to understand one thing. This life is going to have its ups and it's going to have its downs. Everything is moving in a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Just hit them with the... Everything is moving in a rhythm. Not the way that I didn't have rhythm just right there. Just, you know, things... You got your great moments, and everything is just, doesn't it seem like all the great stuff is just happening at once? Everything's coming at once, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything crashes. Things are falling down. There is a principle of rhythm. Now, the way that we bypass this principle is by using, you can only overcome one law, by using another universal law, which is mentalism and vibration. You can actually bring up the vibration through the focus, through using your mind, through using your imagination, you can bring it up. But see, this is where that information gets tricky, because although you can bring your vibration above that rhythm, you need to understand and be conscious of the subconscious. The fact that you might have issues that you need to deal with. You might have things that you need to go through. Anything you come, your foundation should always be a strong, positive foundation. But understand that deep within that foundation, deep within the roots, you might need to take care of a couple problems. And that's really it, you guys. I am Shaby Crazy. I'm a rapper, I'm a producer, I make clothes, I sell hats and t-shirts, and I make music. So if you guys want to listen to some music, you want to see better videos, you know, the Golden Moments thing is just not working for you. You don't like me telling you what to do. You want me to talk about Soulja Boy instead? Guess what? I'm going to talk about Soulja Boy and why he might be the god of rap, of hip-hop. Don't quote me saying that. But just, if you guys like this channel, subscribe, you can comment, leave a like, share, you know, just spread the word. Because there's gonna be videos like this, there's gonna be some funny stuff, there's gonna be me rapping and spitting and singing, and maybe even me making some beats. Shout out to Mark for the camera. Thank you, bro. This helped a lot. Honestly, I need a consistent camera though. So just holla at me whenever you need the camera, bro. Because you know, I'm just out here doing this. Don't worry, I'm treating it good. I'm protecting it with my life. And that has been another Golden Moments. Peace and love, my golden souls. Share it, spread it, love it, like it. Bye.